Welcome back to Hi Guys, it's your boy BDR here, and I'm back with another AQ Roads video. Now this AQ Roads video is basically about what should you do with your recently gifted ACs. As you guys don't know, we're in the middle of Frostville, Christmas time right now. There's a new AC pack, and it starts the annual, AC gifting event. What you have to do is, go here to Chile, complete a quest, go to the Frog Zard in Babylon Town, kill it, and then you'll complete the quest, and now you'll be eligible for ACs to be donated to your account. Obviously, not everyone's a fan of this event due to, the bot accounts, the AFK Yogarians. They basically, bought accounts so they could just, sell online. I don't condone that, by the way, and whatnot. Usually this is like, a festival for AFKers. Well, who AFK and Yogar. But, I'm pretty sure there's some of you that have gotten ACs. If not, you're probably an unlucky fuck like myself and, haven't gotten any ACs. Which is, that's life. So some of you probably got your ACs and probably wondering, man, what should I do with these ACs? So that's what this video is about. I'm gonna be, showing the 5 things that, the 5 options you could do with your donated ACs depending on how much do you really have. I will put out a big disclaimer. This is, my personal opinion. If you believe there's like a better option to do your donated ACs than these, comment section below. Agree and disagree with the choices I'm going to make, comment section below. All right, then let's get started with, the first option. All right, guys. So with the first suggestion I have, it's basically buy Undead Warrior so you can join the Undead Legion. Obviously, joining the Undead Legion is one of the more important things in AQ Worlds due to the fact of, having access such as, to Legion Doom Knight, Legion Revenant, which Legion Revenant is still like a top 2, top 3 class in the game, still to this day. So, you want to come here, talk to Dage the Evil, Shops, Armor Shop, and then Undead Warrior for 1200 ACs. Now, if your gifted ACs have gotten you to this point, then this is low key, probably like the best option. But there's other options ahead if you already have bought Undead Warrior. This is for those people that haven't done so already. Do that. Once you bought the Undead Warrior, you can start your quests. The initiation quests. Do it all the way to Fell to the King. And then, you'll be able to join the Legion and start, doing, these farming quests for items, Legion's Ulti 4, get Legion Champion, and, who doesn't want, weapons such as these? These are still good-looking weapons, even though they're like 13 years ago, and these weapons are still pretty fire to have. And, the access to other Legion classes such as, Legion Doom Knight, the caster classes, and most importantly, Legion Revenant and Yami no Ronin. 2 pretty good endgame classes. So yeah, this is also like, probably like the biggest option to do with your, your gifted ACs is, buy Undead Warrior and become a member of the Legion. Now then, let's move on to the next, option. Alright, so another great option where you can do with your donated ACs is buy the Light Mage so you can go ahead and, complete the process to get Lightcaster. So, you want to go to Arax, do the Celestial Realm story, go to his shops, the Evolved Lightcaster armor. You could buy it for, 1k ACs. Whatnot, this item cannot be sold, whatnot, then, you could just, go right here, the Evolved Lightcaster token. You get Light Mage, token A. Where is it? A right here, and you could buy Light Mage. Once you do have Light Mage, you could do the Lightcaster class quests when you're level 80 and up. Right here, I got Lightcaster the OG way by just buying the armor for 1k season and getting the class for free. But that was a very long time ago. 2017. Lucky me. But overall, yeah, like Lightcaster is still a pretty good class still to this day. Lightcaster offers support. It could solo, whatnot. Obviously I will do an overview on it in the future, but overall, light mage into lightcaster is just another great option you could use with your donated ACs. Alright, then let's move on to the next suggestion. Alright guys, another good option you could have is basically, buying, the Nulgath, farming pets. Now, more importantly, the Swindle Bink. As you could buy it for 2 KCs, if you're into Nulgath farming. As well, Swindle Bink has really helped me a lot since buying it. As you know, the quests are only available to the owners, so let me just, put it on right now. And whatnot. And then it has, a vast majority of quests, spin the wheel of chance to get various items, Nulgath farming, both the return policy and the bonus deal also works. If you have enough gold, you can spam to do the assistant. Overall, Swindle Bink is pretty nice for, Nulgath farming. So, I mean, if you do have enough ACs let's just say you have about 7K, or let's just say you have about 12K, buying all three, Crag, Druggen, and whatnot, pretty good. Between Crag and Druggen, Crag is better by miles because, Crag and Bamboozle gives you free 30 diamonds per day, and, Crag and Bamboozle also give you, the diamond exchange, which you could use for Uni 13, the key component into Nulgath farming, and then you have Bamboozle versus Druggen. You could, stack. You could have 13 Regs of Chaos to have about 13 max spins on the Reel of Chance to give you a whole shit ton full of items. You also have the Poison and Refreshing deal, which you could stack up your totems and your Gems of Nulgath as well. Poisonous deal as well. And Druggen, it's still a pretty nice option. It's not as good as Crag and Bamboozle, but it's still pretty good still to this day. Contract exchange, exchanging Uni 13s for the respective items. Druggen the salesman still pretty good. If you really are looking for gems, corrupted gem blade, that's a nice looking weapon. And the voucher of Nulgath, to stack up your totems and your gems as well. So overall, Nulgath pets are pretty good, but if you have just 2,000, I would just say go with Swindle Bink. Or if you're patient enough, you can wait until, next month for the seasonal bounty hunter drone to come back. That's another good farming pet. And if you just have 5,000, I would recommend getting Crag and Bamboozle because their quests are only available to the owner. You could find random Druggens all throughout, the servers and whatnot. There's at least 3 people walking around with Druggens. And, if you have the ACs to buy all 3, I would recommend getting all 3. I got out of the way. Let's move on to the fourth, suggestion. Alright guys, so for the fourth option I have, it's basically classes. Now, there are very few classes that are kind of worth ACs in this game, and they're mainly just, the Hero Mart classes or the calendars. And I'll just, keep it short. The various Chronomancers, if you do have, at least 6 KCs, you can, buy Chronos. Now, the Chronos that are basically the only Chronos that are worth it are Timekeeper, Shadow Reaver's still good, Necrotic Chronomancer, Quantum, Obsidian, and Chrono Shadow Hunter. So basically 4, 5, 6. There are only 6 Chronos that are worth it. If you do have the Patience of the Gods, you can wait until next July for Phantom Chronomancer, which is going to be the 2025 calendar class. So that those are the only Chronos that are worth it. Now in terms of non-Chrono classes, the only ones the non-Chrono classes that are worth it, I would say Arachnomancer, but then again, Arachnomancer, Ravenloft is an easy reputation to get up to rank 10. Say, I mean, Swordmaster is pretty good as a dodge soloer, but once you have Yami no Ronin or Timekeeper or Chrono Shadow Slayer, it's like, what's the point of using the class? Stone Crusher slash Infinity Titan. Stone Crusher is good, but you're better off farming it and saving the AC. So I'll just say, the only classes that are worth, like ACs are the various Chronos that I mentioned, and I'll say for non-Chronos, Arch Paladin, that's if you're not planning on farming Forge enhancements. Glacial Warlord is like another class that's like, it's worth it. I have yet to see what Dragon Knight or Drakkar Knight does, since it's not available for 2500 ACs yet. And I would say to some extent, Arachnomancer, but you're better off farming for it. But yeah, that's pretty much, the fourth thing you could do here, buy classes. Now let's move on to the best option, in my opinion. Alright guys, we're back at my house. Now, the best option you could do with your gifted ACs is simple. Save. If you're not filling any of the 4 options and or you've already done the previous 4 options that I've mentioned in the video, the best thing you could do is save. Nulgath's birthday is going to be next month. Usually his collection chest has fire items, or just, wait for like another limited quantity shop, quibble, save up for a collection chest. I know that sounds like a pipe dream for most, but it's not too far off, saving up ACs for a collection chest. Limited quantity, talk like a pirate day, or if you do have the 6K ACs, you could wait 7 more months to try out Phantom Chronomancer. And it's just like, save your ACs. But at the end of the day, guys, it's your ACs, your account. Feel how you want from it. No, the main purpose of this video is, for those people that are indecisive, don't know what to do with their gifted ACs. So that's pretty much been it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for more AQ Worlds content, WWE content, Yu-Gi-Oh content. And, if you agree or disagree with my choices, drop it down in the comments below. And what option should I have added into this video? Comment section's right there. All right. And yeah, hi guys, out.